People tend to throw them away as like, garbage. Yeah. The only thing that's different is this is thicker in the middle. Sometimes you can get some like simple ones.
Yeah.
Single, one of the things that happens with all the double is you're getting all this challenge to the back of the shoulder, but you're taking away like spinal rotation type stuff.
Yes.
So this thing will follow you. So all you're gonna worry about is, again, lining this up. We kind of did that with the band at the start of the exercise.
Yep.
Oh, look at that, you did that. Okay, and so from here, I'm gonna finish, same idea of what we've already done. Okay, we're gonna finish, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a step, and my job is to stay facing that way.
Yes.
And what did it do? Kind of what we did with the cable thing already, right? But my job also is gonna be to step over to you, and now that wants to pull me back across. So you're gonna wanna adjust to this, and I want you to stay straight the whole time, okay?
Yep, so there's three different
positions. Straight on, or you start over and work your way over, whichever you like.
Yep.
If you have a friend, you two should work on your triceps together. Grab a friend, and this, just gonna stay out there like that. Go.
Yep.
There.
Yep.
Feel the difference? This, there. Like, think I've gotta connect this, not to this, but to this.
Yep.
Slide, there. And I'll sort of finish away. Yeah, there, perfect. You feel the difference?
Yep.
There you go. Feel how you pick it up here.
Yep.
Yeah, there, got it?
Yep.
So just play with the range, I don't care. It's more the sensation that there. There, see how it stays in there now?
Yes.
That's it, there, you gotta stay there. There you go. Very different, that's better. So it's like adjust the range to keep it, like, oh, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. There, there, that's better.
Whoa.
Okay, so your nose is like, oh yeah, and then like, oh.
Yeah. Make me look big? Yeah.
So that part when you're in there, it's just that sense of controlling that.
Yeah.
So you, and then it's like, oh, that's where it is.
Yeah,
And then
there it
I don't
is.
care what your range is.
Yeah.
Maybe like, that's where I can load that, load that, load that, load that,
Stay
load
in
that,
it.
load that, load that, load that. And that's what you got, then you stay there.
Yeah.
It literally is like, here.
Is that something for everyone to do, or is that just a time to see that?
There,
Yeah, I just saw that.
there it is.
Spinal cord.
With spinal cord. There you go. That keeps this one working harder. And the rest of this is just sliding up under your shirt. There you go. And then here, we're just gonna keep that, just that there. Keep that short, there. There. Otherwise, see that kind of letting go.
Yeah.
Now it's punishing because it wants to let you drag that way. So if you keep it that way towards you,
Yep.
it's gonna be work. It's gonna feel like a bunch of guys in here working pretty hard. There you go. There. And then this is just what part of your delt and this are attached. There you go. Don't lose it though. Good. It's gonna be smaller. There. There it is. There. Yes.
Jeez.
All the fun.
Man.
Okay, I'm sliding behind. Target. So we're gonna be way out on this part of your delt. Here and here. There. I mean, don't lose me. This is always on this. This never stops. This never stops. Right there. There. That's it. There. Don't lose it. Don't lose it here. There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
I like that way, yeah.
Okay, so when you're using one of these things, again, the dumbbell wants to do what, right? And so what's the one thing that you're gonna see a lot of people do is they're gonna start to like come off this, right? And so you have one surface to pay attention to, that one. Because what's
Dig your
gonna help me
elbow
go forward the most? Something I can push backwards.
So you're
the
digging that elbow
I'm digging the whole arm. Everybody puts the elbow down. And it's
Okay,
like, no,
entire arm.
I want the whole arm for you to stay against that. And then again, this is drawbridge.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You can play with this if you want to, like lessening the grip here versus the like strong there. But think, doesn't matter. You're literally trying to go that way the whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try and have as much surface on here as possible.
Yep.
See, yeah, there. Remember, this is literally just pulling to here. It's the same idea. This coming to here. There you go. So it's mirror, right? Not even worried about up. We're just pulling to there. There's very little up anymore, is there?
Yeah.
Around to me. Good. There you go. The left arm of doom here.
Oh.
Left arm of doom.
Wow. It's hard.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So you feel how much you want to, you can sneak in the hinging.
Yeah,
Right?
not only
The
just
rocking.
the hinging, but it's like whether you want to put just pressure on the elbow to keep the elbow down, but like keeping the entire arm down.
Yeah, the whole arm
totally
is very
changes
different.
it.
Yeah. Keep the whole arm down.
Yeah. And then at the as it's shortened, pulling back.
Yeah, squeezing in
You know,
towards
yeah.
you, is a big deal. And then just the smallest bit, you tend to want to sneak that wrist in there. See at the end? Yeah, right there. See how you tend to want to sneak in.
Yep.
Magic is weak right at the end. Weak wrist. Yeah, there. Feel the difference?
Yep.
This is the side you tend to want to just, there, better. Good.
Yep.
That's way better.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so that right side that you sort of go, "Ooh, my leg, man." It's like, oh, that's something you have on this right side you didn't do on your left.
Yeah.
So just that little, oh, I can just start it.
It's only doing it on
Yeah,
the right.
only on the right.
Yeah.
So if you start saying, oh, I like this one better,
Yeah.
it might be like, well, actually, there's a little unloading at the end that
Yeah.
you like to do. Pin him down. That's what he's got all these big muscles for, just to stay on there.
With this, right? It's going out, up, back. Same thing, right?
Yeah, but your arms are doing all that.
Yeah.
It's like pushing on a door and wondering why it opens.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the
It's
way
just-
it does. It's like, well, that's the
pathway it's
hinge.
already going.
That's the hinge,
Yeah.
right? So your job is to push this forward. It actually moves on this.
Forward, pushing
There.
that down.
Yeah, there. There. The entire time it's just, it's this way the whole time.
Yeah.
There's, there. Just weaker wrist. There. Slide. Weaker wrist. Weaker wrist. There. There you go. Good.
Wow. Oh my
See,
god.
right at the end, there's that, just that little, oh, I want to start it. I want to start it. It's
Keeping
like,
that wrist out of it there when you hit failure is so challenging. It's just like it burns. No, it burns like a forearm burn. You know what I mean? You know that annoying feeling when you train calves
yeah,
or
when it just gets
forearms
really,
and
yeah.
you're like, you want to slap somebody?
Yeah. Well,
It's like-
I'll just back up.
No, but it's just like it's an annoying burn. Yeah.
Or like shoulder burns where they just burn that deep
Yeah,
and you're
it
like,
kills. It's cool.
Okay, so that difference of just keeping out of there is like, oh my God, I can put it right there versus, oh, I'll start offloading.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I'm just offloading something
Yeah.
else, right?
Yeah, so guys, when you grab the dumbbell, so the first thing to keep it out of your hand is like grab it in your fingers and you're holding it in your fingers. You're not palming it like this.
Yeah, we're not starting our grip. Most people are grabbing from the dumbbell rack already in their palm and
Yeah.
it's already square. So we're gonna square with the fingers, so as fingers curl and the thumb can close, there's space here, okay?
Yeah. And then we're keeping it almost like the wrist is not assisting. We're not curling the weight like this. The wrist is essentially just, what would you call it? Like
It's floating,
floating?
weak wrist.
Yeah. It's gonna challenge that bicep.
Oh, there you
Man.
go, buddy. Atta boy. Slide. Good. You got slide right up underneath. Now, this is his harder side.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is his harder side. He's not used to getting that out of there. He's not used to getting that out of there. There it is. There it is. Through. Good. Yep.
One more.
You got it. You get the wrist out of it. You get the wrist out of it. Get the wrist out. Yes. There. Yes. There. Good.
Oh my gosh.
Dumbbells are flying.
Oh, no, it's crazy because I've always wondered why this bicep, when I flex it, it's like it's bigger. I have like more
peaker,
contraction
yeah.
in it. I can supinate it better. And I didn't know that, like Eric just pointed out, when I'm reaching failure on this arm, I'm throwing my wrist into it a lot. Where this arm, I'm not doing that. So I think over time, it's just caused,
1 or 2 reps.
yeah, a big difference in development in this arm versus this arm. Even just the feeling when I flex it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, the dumbbell preacher curl. This is one of my favorite exercises. I've done these since I started training. Always love this exercise. Eric showed us some awesome cues here today. Some I already know, some I've already applied, and a couple that he pointed out. For example, I always keep sort of my hand floating, especially on my left side, but he pointed out that I have a tendency on my right side that as I start failing, I'm wanting to curl that wrist. So that's something you guys want to pay attention to, is make sure that wrist is sort of just floating dead. You know, that dumbbell is sort of straight with the wrist, the dumbbell's in line. You never want that dumbbell to come inside the wrist and curl. So that will just put the most amount of tension on the bicep, and making sure that your arm, your entire arm, is pushing against the pad through the curl and applying tension and understanding this range. You're going out, then you're going up, and then you're pulling it towards you. So you guys try these cues, see if you get better activation. I know today Eric pointed out a couple things and just making sure that we're doing everything properly. My biceps were killing me and I couldn't get as many reps as I typically normally do, which is a good sign. We're fatiguing the muscle. So guys, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Until next time.